this is in the area of where used to be the start-finish line. So we're on the, what was the front straight. The first tarmac runway. Approaching the end of the front straight now, coming up to a very fast left-hander that transitions onto the concrete runway. The change in grip, the added extra grip of the concrete used to cause some cars to go up on two wheels. We're actually following the curve there now. I'm not sure if you can see the paint on that still exists, and this is heading down the back straight. Now, the back straight used to have a chicane on it because it was so long. They had to cut down on the speed. If memory serves correctly, the chicane was somewhere in this area, and it literally was just a little kink, enough to slow you down a bit. You had to brake. I'm obviously not doing the angles correctly or anything like that. And then that would take you down towards the hairpin. And interestingly, the inner markings of the hairpin are still visible on the concrete. You have to remember that the last time any racing occurred here was 1978. So for the paint to still be visible is actually quite remarkable. And we are now taking apex. Hopefully the camera picks up the paint. It's on the very left of the vehicle now, and the paint mark is still there. So we would have executed the hairpin. So yes, once you've taken the hairpin, you're actually looking at the cars coming down the back straight. So where did the track go from here? Well, the track went into what is called the fast right-hander, which took us onto the third runway, which is right here. Now, the angle was a little bit different, and we're not going to be able to drive the exact route now because of the overgrowth. What we are looking for now, which is part of the overgrowth and which we will not find, is what is known as the BOACSs. They would be off to the left, which we cannot drive on. So somewhere in here is where the BOACSs were. And those S's again were to slow you down, and they did a little, if I recall correctly, it was left and then right. So they kind of pitched you to the right, and then you took a left-hand corner, or a left corner I should say, which is where we are now, back onto the original runway to the front straight. Now, I can't drive the original center of the track, as you can see. It's badly overgrown, and so I can only drive the little path that's here now. But this is part of the original front straight of the Vernamfield circuit, and very, very interestingly, I have actually found not too long ago part of the original pit wall, which I am going to pull up to shortly, get out of the vehicle and walk over to, because it's a heck of a piece of nostalgia. But we're basically back to where we started. We started just over to the right there. So getting out now. Excuse the bumpiness. But this is it. And there you go. That is what is left of the original Vernamfield pit wall, and that used to say Rothmans Racing. So the blue S there is the end of Rothmans, and of course the orange and yellow used to say Racing, and that's what is left of Vernamfield.